Namaste. So today we will understand how alcohol consumption on a regular basis and smoking on a regular basis can have a direct impact on the semen analysis report. Here I am going to share one such study of one of my patients, and later on talk about it more. So this semen analysis suggests that the count is less, it's 11, and the rapid progressive motility is just 4%. Immotile sperms is 88%. Normal semen morphology is just 1%. Abnormal is 99%. So this semen morphology, basically this indicates the structural and the anatomical defects of the sperm. Like a sperm has a basic structure, like it has got a head, neck, tail, midpiece and all. So at the head level, there's a abnormality at a higher level, higher percentage. So the sperm basic morphological study, the morphology is affected. So when it comes to a semen analysis report, it's not only the count, it's also about how the sperm is motile, how was the vitality of the sperm, and the morphological study, basically like the normal morphology is 1% only, and 99% of sperms is abnormal. So obviously you will not be able to conceive, you will not be able to see positive effects when it comes to conception, or even if she conceives, she may have miscarriages in future, or she may have failed IUIs, IVFs, or certain defects could be seen in the child born later. So this report is not only of this patient. I come across these reports multiple times. Just like females these days have lots of issues related to gynecological issues, we say PCOD or irregular menstruation or anything related to gynecological conditions, we can say. Similarly, men also commonly show defect when it comes to the semen analysis report. So when I commonly ask this question to most of my patients, all my patients, that do you drink, do you smoke, and very casually they answer that no, I don't have alcohol, I just have beer. So firstly you need to understand, is it really affecting? Why is it affecting? So beer or wine also for that matter is very much not very seriously taken, but it also has alcohol content in it, and that is also going to deteriorate your semen analysis or the sperm quality, quantity, vitality, motility in future. So you have to make sure that and understand, you have to basically understand that whatever you're doing is wrong, is going to have detrimental effects on the bodily parameters, and eventually leading to further pregnancy failures or miscarriages or certain defects in future. So research suggests that most of the men and women who are into alcohol and smoking on a regular basis, they have a detrimental effect on various parameters of semen analysis, or in women for that matter. Like they may have lowered sperm motility, sperm volume may be less, or lowered count or vitality, high percentage of abnormal morphology, meaning the semen defects, and it can further affect at the DNA and the genetic level as well. I will repeat this statement again. It can have a negative impact at the DNA and the genetic level as well, and not to mention that your genes, the husband and wife, the genes of the parents are carried further to the child. So your child will not have those healthy genes, and he may have certain problems ahead. So very importantly, you should understand that if you are planning for conception, so most important thing, and if you're alcoholic, if you're a regular smoker, most important correction you need to do is abstain from smoking and drinking. Completely stop smoking and drinking right from this moment, because it's going to further lead to detrimentation and deterioration of your semen analysis, and in women also with respective parameters. So that's the first correction you need to do. If there's a lifestyle imbalance, if there's a dietary imbalance, you need to correct that as well. So because what happens, say if you're planning for conception, of course if people with certain reports come to me, I normally tell them you need to wait, don't right away plan for conception, because of two reasons. Number one reason is she may not be able to conceive only with this kind of readings. number one reason. And if she conceives, she may conceive also, it's not that she may not conceive, she may conceive, but if she conceives, she may have failed IUIs, failed IVFs, or she may have further miscarriages after conception, or she may have certain abnormalities, or post conception there could be chances of IUD, that's intrauterine death, or there could be chances of IUGR, that's intrauterine growth retardation, or there are chances of having certain genetic abnormalities after the child is born. So you need to wait, you need to analyze, you need to understand, you need to dig a little more into the causative factors, why is this happened, and there is a solution for everything, but you need to first get it treated, get it corrected. But firstly and foremost, most important thing is that you need to abstain completely from drinking and smoking, completely stop smoking and drinking if you want to stop further deteriorations to happen, and if you want to begin with certain corrections with your bodily parameters. So very importantly, understand that it is going to lead a major defect when it comes to semen reports, and you need to when it comes to correction, you need to start from there, so that slowly and steadily you can see corrections in your semen analysis report, and you may be able to conceive with an healthy embryo, and eventually the pregnancy process will be good, and the child born later will be with utmost health, and with best genetic health as well.